We have another one. It's a 2005, I believe. Yeah, 2005 Kia Amanti. We're doing a full house report. If I remember correctly, customer wants checking the light off. I'm going to discuss the airbag. If you want that off too. But I noticed one thing in this business: to do what they ask you to do. Don't do more, because you're not getting paid for that extra. Unless you want to do it, obviously. Okay, we just went to the thing finished. It's almost done. Okay, so 100%. Not to read the report, let me save this. Mileage is 159 and 695. Save, go back. Say ignition, distributor, engine speed, input circuit. Okay. Communication, battery voltage low. All these are history codes. Replace a control module, internal fault. I'm gonna raise the codes, see what comes back, start it up, and then checking the device. So we are communicating with the engine computer, because the check engine light just came back. So we do have a hard fault, which is another distributor engine speed input circuit. Part of the reason why we don't see RPMs. It does show under revolution, but to be honest, I never experienced this code. So what I'm going to do is research this code, find what it means, and go from there. We got some freeze frame. But doesn't show why. Okay, let's get to it. So I was able to get a little bit more information. I guess this is very common. The thing I like about the Diagnostic, it does some people do what's it called, provide a little bit more information. So all it has, green should be positive, black should be ground, and I believe there should be a voltage on this circuit. And it does provide like a little bit more instructions what might be defected. So let's get to it and see what we find. So let's get familiar with this setup. So pin number 1, that becomes our ground. that you see in the video. Two, pin 2 on the gray wire, that should be a square wave that being produced by the sensor, and that is fed through the data, computer data at the line system, and that will tell the computer how the system is working. Green, which is pin number 4, that becomes our power feed. If I remember correctly, pin number 3 is pink. That should be a power feed when the sensor is connected. As you can see, 1 is ground, 2 is signal, 3 is power output and power supply. Well, 4, sorry. So here's a little bit more. I guess if you are, I didn't test this, but from pin 3 on the coil, on each coil, and if you do a ohms test on also on the connector on the ignition failure, what's it called, sensor, ignition failure sensor, it should be about 1 ohms, below 1 ohms, sorry. So I mean, it does go more into spec, but I just went to the easiest. So this is the waveform that we should be seeing on pin number 2, which is our gray. Right there. Okay. So what we're going to do right now, take this off, connect this here, and then connect this guy. Right. You know what? I have more. So let me just connect this here. And I could switch it however I please. Okay. Okay. There you go. Connect to ground. So this green one should be battery positive. Let me make sure the switch is on. Switch is off. Switch is on. You guys can see Tesla lights up. Connect this there. It should be this one right here. Tesla lights up. So this is our waveform. Supposedly it had to be a square waveform, which we don't have. Let me switch this around. Sorry about that. Some of the same thing. So we do have a faulty component. We're going to change this out with a good one and then compare them. There you go. Perfect. Let me change this. Different voltage. Let me change that. There you go. 20. As you can see, yeah, nice good waveform. Check engine light has now returned to comment it works. Vehicles is fixed. And there we go. Let me take this off. Let me clean up here, go to the next vehicle.